Today's reading is Tohru Adachi from the Sexypedia Wiki. Spoilers ahead! This article contains major spoilers about the sexy person and/or their source material. Please proceed with caution. Tohru Adachi is a police detective and major character in the 2008 JRPG Persona 4. He has a large international fan base within and even outside the Persona fandom. In fact, his popularity among female fans and staff members led him to be playable in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. His class is Tiamat. His illnesses include Egocentric Police Stick in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Suspect Under Investigation in Persona 5, and Adachi Baby by Teddy, and his source is Persona 4. Basic information. A jovial detective that serves as the story's comic relief, Tohru Adachi is a man with a close relationship to his work partner, Ryotaro Dojima, enough for Ryotaro to allow him into his home and even consider him a part of the family. Other than this, he is shown to be an awful detective, making mistakes that only a rookie would make, being generally lazy, and even vomiting at the sight of bodies. He's seemingly unable to keep his mouth shut about the murder case, despite the main characters having no official involvement to it. He is usually seen hanging around June's killing time. When he was younger, Adachi's parents only cared about his grades. This led to him having a lonely childhood without many friends or connections. They also expected him to settle down, have a wife and kids, and be a model citizen. Due to this, being treated with empathy and kindness confuses him. He believes freedom is in solitude, and hopes others adopt this mindset, along with the lack of empathy he shows to people. Despite his lack of empathy and his views on freedom, he has a fondness for life at Dojima's, showing that he has a softness for the friendship that he scoffs at. Most of this is just a ruse, as Adachi is really a sadistic, manipulative man with a hate for humans in society. He acts as if everything is a game, not caring about the outcome of his actions. Adachi claims he made a mistake on the job, and that's why he's out in the middle of nowhere. He hates it, and this is what led him to start the game, as he calls it, which is just murdering two women because they wouldn't have sex with him, because he wants to deal with his boredom. He does these things for a kick, thinking his actions are justified because he wants to free humanity from boredom and the despair of living. Archetypes. Angst. Despite being a misanthrope, he is shown to be miserable in his isolation. His crimes also stem from his extreme dissatisfaction with the world. Criminal. He gets arrested for his murders and is still in prison 5 years later during the events of Persona 5. Clown. Tohru Adachi's initial arcana is the Jester, and two of his themes are related to clowns, fools, or otherwise clown-like things. A fool or clown and a New World Fool demonstrate this. His social link in Persona 4 Golden is called the Jester Arcana, which is meant to be similar to the Fool Arcana while also representing Adachi being the evil counterpart to the main character. Controversial. The nature of his crimes certainly make him a problematic character. Deadpan Snarker. He has a dry sense of humor. Detective. He is a police officer in the Inaba station and also became a cop just so he could legally carry a gun. In the Golden anime, he is shown to have cared about his job before he was demoted. Persona Stalker Club also mentions that he is a fan of a police TV show, which is mostly Bayside Shakedown/Odoro Daiso Seisen, in which Adachi wears the same coat as the protagonist of the show, albeit in a different color. Distinctive voice. Both his Japanese and English voices are quite recognizable. Duality/twist villain. Spends most of the game masquerading as a friendly if incompetent police officer, only to drop his act at the last minute. Egotistical. The man seems to self-deprecate a lot, but it's because he has a massive ego. Adachi is cocky, close-minded, selfish, and believes society, or the real world, is the reason his life is shit. Eye imagery. Persona 4 is known for the yellow-eyed shadow personifications of its characters. Adachi is no exception. He even gets possessed after his defeat, getting white and glowing eyes. Flenderization. Despite cabbages being only mentioned a few times in the game, cabbages are very prominent in promotional artwork and in the fandom. As well, despite the line coming from an edited panel of a doujinshi, bitches and whores is a frequently memed line in the Western fandom. Glitching. Adachi is heavily associated with TVs due to his method of murder. TV static and distortion is also used during Gesture to Hunger in the Persona 4 manga, and his instant kill in Persona 4 Arena Ultimate. Intelligence. He was the top of his class during police school, though this was more pushed on him by parents. He is rather intelligent though, even with his playing dumb routine. Johnlocked. He is often shipped with Ryotaro Dojima, and even the mall gas station attendant. Morally great such villain protagonist. While he's still an asshole, he decides to live by the rules of the world in Persona 4 Arena Ultimate and helps Yu stop Hino Gatsusuchi from destroying the world. The plot of the game is centered around the investigation team attempting to find the one murdering the residents of Inaba. It is revealed to be Adachi who's doing the killing. Obsessive. He did everything he could to keep the cat and mouse game going. It was the only thing that satiated his emptiness. As such, after manipulating Taro Namatame to throw certain people in TV, he sees them on the Midnight Channel to save them. Adachi spectates the whole thing, knowing the grave danger everyone is in. Even when Dojima's daughter is at risk of being kidnapped and thrown in, Adachi's warning letters were too vague and threatening to do anything. Those attempts at warning would mark his downfall as he is exposed to be the true murderer. Pale Twink. Look at him. He's 5'9", or 176 centimeters, and portrayed as quite thin. Parental issues. According to Adachi, he had mild parents that did not let him do anything but study. Thus, he neglected getting a social life and learned unhealthy, independent solitude. Pathetic. He both acts and is pathetic. Adachi lacks tact, and hardly takes anything seriously. Even when it is important to him, he has a goofy, incompetent air about him most of the time. Even after being revealed as a cold-blooded petty murderer, he has his moments. Power. With the ability to throw people into TV and go inside himself, Adachi gained a great power he shouldn't have. He abuses the fact to kill 2 women and throw away Mitsuo Kubo, a kid claiming to be the Inaba murderer. When Adachi goes into the TV world, he becomes a powerful ruler of Magatsu Inaba and Mandala, who taunts the investigation team throughout. He appears to see the whole thing as a game. When confronted, he gets serious and goes berserk to summon his persona Magatsu Izanagi, the chaotic counterpart of the protagonist's starting persona, Izanagi. Magatsu Izanagi is a wickedly powerful persona with abilities like Vorpal Blade, Heat Riser, and Ghastly Whale. Power of Love. His character development in Race 9 and 10 of the Hunger Social Link and Persona 4 Arena Ultimate stem from the time he spent with Yu and the Dojimas. Quotable catchphrases. His line, "This world's gone straight to shit," or Yononaka Kusora na, comes up often in the Japanese fandom. Suit Guy. He dresses in a suit with a crooked red tie and white button-up. Theme song. Had multiple theme songs, such as Long Way, A New World Fool, and A Fool or Clown, in the games. In the Golden Anime, he has Yin Yang, that has lyrics in his perspective. Unkempt. While he does dress formally, his suit is unbuttoned and his hair is messy. He is also stated to be malnourished from his inability to afford proper food.